Hey there YouTube, Sharif here with the Bull Moose channel. Today I just wanted to make a quick video about my 2024-2025 bow setup. Still the same bow as last year. It's the Mathews V3 I bought off my buddy Paul. And I didn't make too many changes. Really the two only changes I made were these strings. I'm now running ThreadZ strings on here instead of the gas strings I was running last year. I'm not quite sure what happened. I think my cat may have got in and like screwed with the sheathing on the weights on the bottom. But as soon as I went and shot it, the weights just blasted out. But yeah, I had to switch them out because of that. And then last year I was running this Trophy Ridge Digital React. It's a great sight. It's just really heavy in my opinion, which makes sense. It's a digital electronic sight. Real cool thing about it, since it is digital, you don't have sight tape that you have to switch out every time you're getting new arrows. You can have multiple arrow profiles and you can adjust adjust how you actually, how you actually sight in your bow, whether you do it using the speed or whether you do it using their React technology where you go from 20 yards sighting it in back all the way to 60. But yeah, great one. Can't complain. Things I did not like about it, honestly, were the weight and the fact that this sight housing was very small. It kind of, no matter what peep you got, it was all overlapping it by a lot. So I switched it out for an Ultraview XL, with the UV rod to put it onto this spotthogg fast eddy mount. It's a real nice scope, not as heavy at all, definitely a much bigger sight picture in it. And, I was shooting it all year long, have no complaints about it at all. It's a great sight. My arrow setup did not change. The only thing different is I'm running Luminox on here instead of halos because I forget what I was running last year. I think they were halos, but I got still G5 Montec broadhead fixed blade. I've got my 350 spine, RIP TKO arrows matched onto these Luminox, they were like $28 for a pack of 3. But at first I didn't like them because I thought they were real cheap. I thought that you couldn't really like turn them off. The way that you turn them off, was kind of like cheap, just in my opinion, until I actually figured it out. But there's like, if you have a Luminox and you kind of turn it around at the base of where it meets the arrow, you want a little gap right there, just enough that this metal piece here, you probably can't see it at all. And it's probably doing a terrible job of focusing right now. Try my best. But that little metal piece, if it's not pushed up against the arrow shaft, it will not turn on for you. But never had any issues with these arrows. Both arrows, straight pass-throughs to every deer I've had. Except this last one. I spined this last one. And then, I had to put another one in them just to kind of put them out of it real quick. But yeah, great setup. Nothing but good things about it, to say about it. I did have to switch out this cam this year as well because I did make a mistake and, my line derailed, and then it kind of bent this cam. So I was out for a month and a half, unfortunately. But yeah, I harvested, all my deer so far with this one bow. Harvested this guy on some public land. Real cool shot, real cool antlers. Kind of really like how, this left tine is just kind of ridged out right there. And then I shot this guy this year. I missed a shot on a bigger deer. He was huge. He was huge in my opinion. The biggest deer I've seen while hunting. But, I basically pulled an arrow back, kind of rushed it because my bow was stuck in the tree. I was getting nervous that he was going to go off and I wasn't going to get another shot at him. So I rushed a shot I shouldn't have taken between two trees, and it was like first light. So I didn't see the real small limbs in between the trees, but there were a couple that I didn't see, and one of the arrows hit one of them and deflected up. Thankfully, it didn't hit the deer, but definitely drained my confidence a bit. So I shot this guy just to kind of boost it back up. Still a beautiful deer, but he has a real cool looking rack, if you see it right there. Kind of unique. And it was the first shot I've ever taken on a deer that was quartering towards me, so it was sort of like challenging myself on a harder shot. But yeah, I spined him, put another one in him real quick, and here we have him. We got some meat, some antlers for the mount. Other than that, I haven't really done anything too different. I really do want to switch out this release next year. I've been using this little goose and the B3 release that I bought last year. But I really want to get that UV. Just don't have $300 to be spending here and there. So that's this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe down below. Every like and subscription really does mean a lot. You guys don't understand.